I need your report, mercenary. Word reached me that Councillor Jirik was murdered. What about Sophus and Valeria? And did you find— That's the Black Hand, symbol of the Dark Brotherhood. I wish Jirik and Sophus had allowed me to assign brigadines to protect them. At least Valeria, however reluctantly, agreed to a military escort. Did you and Evely uncover any other information? It appears that Councillor Leviticus's trust in the Wood Elf was not misplaced. Very well. You and Evely can head in and talk to the Councillor.
Captain Rian and the Ivory Brigade will deal with the Dark Brotherhood. You must be the mercenary that Captain Rian told me about. And I see you're working with Evely Sharparrow. Good. Good. I assume you have something to report. I'm listening. Damn it all to oblivion and back. I should have taken Pharaoh Lupus more seriously when I received his letter. This is definitely the mark of the Dark Brotherhood. Anything else? Yes, that's the Longhouse Emperor's code. Only a handful of Imperial scribes can decipher it. I know one. Baragon. I'll send for him at once. Meanwhile, we must warn the remaining councillors on the list. Eivor, Valeria, Itinia, and Vandacia. Very good. I've sent messages to Itinia and Vandacia already, as neither of them are currently within Leowin's jurisdiction. I need you to go to Fort Blueblood. Councillor Eivor has taken refuge there, but I'd prefer to have her here in Leowin. Everything we do now must be swift if we are to get ahead of this. Go to Fort Blueblood and convince Councillor Eivor to return to the city. She'll be safer here than at the fort. Eivor has always had an affinity for the Imperial military. When she received her letter, only a token force of Brigadines guards Fort Blueblood. If the Dark Brotherhood is truly our enemy, I fear a lone assassin. Sadly, no. Whatever Leovic confided, I was. But the Elder Council was made up of almost 24 councillors. According to the list Evely Sharparrow brought me, who knows what was going through Leovic's head when he wrote that entry in his journal.
Fort Blueblood? That's to the east across the river. I'll meet you there.
Well, we can't wait any longer. We should begin the experiment. Praise Vivek. You'll hear about the notices I posted, yes? House Telvanni is funding a practical test of my latest invention. The porters and assistants I contracted with have been waylaid in Narcissus. Some manner of food poisoning. Oh, I'm so relieved you agreed to help. Before you arrived, I feared my overseers at House Telvanni really might... No matter. Tiras and I already set up a...
Taking assistance from random passers-by. The Magisters of the House will most certainly have opinions on this. Come to think of it, Revis, a crumbling ruin is an apt place for your final experiment with House Telvanni. Please be so kind as to talk to Revis.
Finally, we can get... I need you to paint some stabilizing runes around the area to reinforce the sensor's magics. They're not all that. Here are the materials and a template. I infused the paint with ground soul gem. I have a few more calibrations to attend to. Remember, precision is of the utmost importance, so no loafing or dawdling, you! I'm sorry. The housing I created for the phantasmal sensor should contain the energies it releases.
Soul gem-infused runes slathered on alien walls? The poor... finally, someone else makes an astute observation. Congratulations! You've just become the second smartest person in the room. The runes... don't be thick. I have nothing to learn from the likes of Revis Demnevani. This is a mere formality. When I... Oh, yeah. Revis's little art?
Welcome back. Excellent. By the three, can I just tell you how refreshing it is to hear a voice of support? Thank these magic... Welcome back. Excellent. These magical pylons provide the key. Fair warning, they can be a bit... Just pay attention to the energies flowing between them. If no spectral... It's nice to have a willing pair of hands to assist me. Tyrus seems well acquainted with instruments like these. He could make a real contribution if you...
Well, aren't you supposed to be helping, Revis? No, a lot. I'd barely left the cradle when I erected my first arcane pylon. But if you're asking me...
Let's begin. Like I said before, pay careful attention to the flow of energy. Find the pylon that isn't properly attuned. here comes the next sequence. Now, the last sequence. It's working. Just a moment more and... What? Why isn't it... Good grief! Damn it all! I triple-checked the pylons last night. I field-tested the rooms. I've read everything... No. No! You followed my instructions to the letter, and I practically killed myself proving out the theories in my laboratory back home. Literally. Something in Beyond. Some arcane anomaly that disrupts the function of pylons. Of course, the ruin I choose to work... Well, we need to find the source of the disturbance. Take Tyrus and explore the lower chambers. It shouldn't take... Right. I'll stay here and inspect the instruments. Again. If I didn't find any flaws the first 3 times, I doubt I'll find any now.
Well, let's get this farce underway. Our maps of Beyond didn't depict this tunnel. Vex Head. Be on your guard. Trolls! Hideous savage beast! Keep that brute away from me! There, in the distance, more alien masonry. Finally, no more mucking around the dirt like some clumsy salt rice farmer. There's a strange aura on the other side of this door. Can you feel it? Oh, what am I saying? Of course you can. Now then, these Vala stones are clouded. Some manner of arcane erosion. They must be the source of Revis's trouble. Destroying them in this state could generate an explosive burst of magicka, and draining their power is no small feat. Unless, of course, you happen to be me. Smash away, hero, and let's get out of this place.
Tiris, the interference. I think it may come from clouded...
Vala stones? Indeed. The Help and I already dealt with them. You're welcome.
Oh, well, thank you. Wait, does anyone else feel that?
Intruders? Get out! Get out!
A spirit. Stand back, both of you. It's time for a true test of the phantasmal sensor.
Get it away from me! Back, you creature! I mean it!
Wait, Tiris! No! Ah! Oblivion, take me, he's dead! Tiris is dead! This is a catastrophe! What do we... I tried to use the phantasmal sensor to quiet that alien spectre, but Tiris panicked and started to banish it with his own magic. His banishing spell just vanished. Yeah, sure, just vanished. To the afterlife! This is classic Revis, you know. I'm a pox. I'll just need a moment to think about what I'm going to tell the house about Tiris and the sensor, wherever it flew off.
What is happening to me?
Oh, Tiris. Even now I can hear him in my mind, haunting me.
I can't. Help me! Use the sensor!
Tiris, he's not gone after all. Please forgive me, Sarah. Along with the clouded Vala stones. Interesting. The sensor might have prompted some kind of... We? No. I've done enough damage. I'll come along, offer scholarly advice and such. But the clouded Vala stones are sort of thickening the magical fabric of this place. A soul like Tiris's would cause ripples. Allow me to make a small modification. I've proven beyond shadow of a doubt that I can't be trusted with that thing. Let's not get ahead of ourselves.
The light! The clouded light! It calls! I can't any longer!
Tiris, and more clouded Vala stones. By the 3. Were the aliens selling them wholesale? I'll probably regret this, but I'll try to attune the stones. You push them out of position. Maybe that will set him free.
No, not enough.
I know that did not look like a success, but I think I know what's happening. These clouded Vala stones. The aliens... Well, it doesn't just yet. But we're definitely onto something. The sensor can banish the stones. You? What do you do now? Keep tracking Tiras. I'll try to puzzle out... That's because it is bad. Let's pick up the pace.
It's so close!
I think I know what's going on. Tiras is trying to resist the pull of the clouded Vala stones, but his strength is waning. Luckily, he's running into... I'm wagering there is a greater load of this clouded glass somewhere in the ruin. A stockpile or something that... I can't imagine it will be pleasant. But with enough of the clouded glass in one place, we might be able... I have to. Without... This plan will work. I am. Aeum's mercy. Tiras is fading faster. Quickly, just smash these stones and we'll hope for the best. There. Now, use the sensor. We have to find the central load. It's not a cluster of glass. It's an entire well. All right, let's go over the plan. We were looking for a pile of clouded glass, and instead, we found a limitless font of unstable... First, we need to replicate the original event. Aim the phantasmal sensor at him and unleash its power. While you're doing that, I'll cast the attunements. Much less confident than you'd like. If it's any consolation, most Magisters aren't certain of a high... It's working! We did it! Tiris, are you all right?
Revis! I am alive! Oh, thank you! AM's mercy, I thought I was dead! I never should have cast that. But the ghost was there and I just panicked.
Oh, dear. There, Tiris. Why don't we head back to camp, all right?
I'm writing the Magister straight away, Revis. You will receive accolades aplenty.
Oh? Well, this is unexpected. I'd resolved to spend the rest of my... Hopefully, Tiris's testimonial will earn me some latitude with House Telvanni. Not enough to rise in rank, mind you, but enough to keep them off my back for a while. Safe travels, my friend. And if you ever... As soon as I can, yes. The censor was always a means to an end. Tiris's left...
Look, Councillor Leviticus and Captain Rian sent me. I need to see Councillor Eibor now.
And what about my sister? She hasn't been seen since she took the Counselor her meal.
Counselor Eibor was very clear about this. She doesn't want to be disturbed. Oh, another mercenary. Is our Ivory Brigade so enfeebled that Captain Reed... All right, enough. I can see when I'm being overruled. Very well. I give you permission to enter the watchtower. Counselor Eibor's safety... Lurius? Oh, something about his sister. She's... Oh, another mercenary. All right, enough. The Counselor demanded we protect her. Said her life was in danger, but refused to give me any details. Imperial confidentiality.
Oh no! Councillor Eibor's been murdered! But where's the servant? The Dark Brotherhood's calling card. Eibor's meal is still warm. So what happened to the servant that delivered it? They tore out the pages and took them, just when we were so close to finding out more about the ambitions. We have a door locked from the outside, a dead counselor, and a missing servant. Did the assassin take off with both the torn-out journal pages and the servant? Anyway, they not only murdered Eibor, they probably know how to find the... See that rope hanging from the top of the tower? Bet my bottom acorn that's how the assassin got in and out. But the missing servant... Something about that is knocking on the back of my head. And why would the Dark Brotherhood take... Maybe. But everything I've read about the Dark Brotherhood never suggested they would be interested in weapons of war. If that's even...
So, will Counselor Eibor be returning with you to Leyawiin? Am I finally going to be able to get my... Murdered? Gods, keep your voice down. Do you want to start a panic? Tell me what you found in the watchtower. Let me see that. A black handprint. The sign of the Dark Brotherhood. But where is... Well, that explains some of it, but not all. We need to locate Talais. Since you're already involved and working for Captain Rian, I want you to quietly...
Your sister is fine. This one is certain.
Then where could she be? She would never neglect her duties.
Probably found a dark corner and someone to snuggle.
All right, grab a broom and start sweeping.
What? No, that's Talais. Another new face in the fort? First Counselor Eivor, now you and that cute wood elf. She took the Counselor her meal and hasn't returned. Did you check the watchtower? Eivor's a little old, but maybe Talais decided to improve her station, if you catch my meaning. Well, she's been acting like a frightened guar since she arrived. Stays locked up in the watchtower. Only lets a single servant in at a time. And I hear...
The servants come to the kitchen to mutter and gossip. This one will not have it. Misaba, that young woman, she has not returned from the watchtower, so her chores remain undone. And she took the pantry is in the cellar, but the door is around the side of the building. Talais mumbled.
Pardons, but as much as this one. Ah, Talais, she worries her brother so. She asked me where we kept the hot root flakes.
Before we check the pantry, let's talk. So, what did we learn? Counselor Eivor was frightened, but that's understandable. Interesting that she was burning documents. Her journal indicated that she knew more than the others. And Talais visited. Couldn't hurt. And every mystery novel I ever read taught me... They murdered? Why would the Dark Brotherhood murder? Oh no. We need to talk about this. All right, I think I figured it out. The assassin followed Talais down here, murdered her, and took her place so they could gain access to the watchtower. Pretty clever. But they didn't have to kill her. No, not from what I've read anyway. I thought they only killed those whose names appeared on their contracts. I can't imagine anyone asked them to kill a poor servant. Yes, but we still need to check on Counselor Valeria. And someone needs to go to Gideon and make sure that Counselor Van Dacia is all right. Can I leave those tasks to you? I want to return to Leowyn and consult with Counselor Leviticus. Oh, good point. Before you head out, report to Commander Orton. Tell him what happened to Talais, and how we think the assassins... After you report to the commander, make contact with Counselors Valeria and Van Dacia.
All right. You talked to the fort's servants and rummaged around in our pantry. What's the verdict? Oh, that's horrible. Are you sure? No. Of course you're sure. No one would lie about something like that. I'll tell her brother what happened and send some...
will crumble before the might of Mehrunes Dagon. Go and claim victory for our lord.
I was attacked in the streets of our fair city, Keshu. I demand you deal with the criminal post-haste.
Your guards did their job, Counselor Vandacia. The prisoner is secure.
And what's this? More assassins? Explain yourself immediately. One attempt on my life today is more than enough. If you're another one of those Dark Brotherhood bastards, I assure you, you won't find Warn me? As always, Leviticus offers too little and too late. I received the letter, same as the other counselors. My personal guard took the threat seriously and we dead. All three of them. This is unimaginable. Pharaoh Lupus's letter suggested the Longhouse Emperors left behind a secret that would prove to be a threat. Poor ambitions. Never heard of them. How could something I know nothing about make me a target of the Dark Brotherhood? Governor Keshu locked the prisoner in the holding cell in the courthouse basement. Question the villain and find out why the Dark Brotherhood is trying to wipe. I wish there was something I could tell you. The letter I received suggested that some old council...
The cell door is open. What happened here?
Poured something on the lock. Hit me. And escaped.
Some sort of acid ate right through the lock. Look, there's more of it on the floor.
He ran that way, toward the old ruins.
He almost knocked me over. How rude.
the Attackness Legionnaire ran into the ruins of the old city.
Right, let's chat. Do you make it a habit to read other people's mail? That letter is personal and private, full of sensitive information. Do you make it a... Well, aren't you a fast reader? If you chased after me because of something Council Van Dacia told you, well, he lied. If the Dark Brotherhood sets out to kill you, you're dead. We don't make mistakes. We don't fail. Not ever. I haven't killed anyone. Not recently, anyway. And if you're talking about our calling card, anyone can dip their palm in black ink and slap it on a sheet of parchment. Look, we receive no contracts. I'm here on different business entirely. Good question. If you figure it out, let me know. I certainly owe someone for the bruises the Councilor's guards gave me. Now, as much fun as this has been, I really do need to get back to my daring escape. Best of luck with your mystery. Tempting, but no. I detest so-called places of justice.
So, the mercenary from Leowen has returned. Tell me, were you able to capture the assassin? Or perhaps you killed him in battle? Allow me to peruse the document, if you will. Proof positive that the Dark Brotherhood is in Blackwood. What did you expect? Such lies fall from his lips like rain from the sky on a stormy day. What? Oh, my personal guard are nearby, and these legionnaires are sufficient. You need not be concerned.
What do you want?
Most travel.
Why would someone take something that does not belong to them? I'll let the guards sort this all out. My property isn't good enough for the likes of you.
When the guards arrive, you can explain your trespassing to them.
Got something for me? Especially looking for dolls with real hair. Look, I don't ask questions. People have weird hobbies.
It's not that much to ask.